Catholic Cocktails. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We're going to do something just a little bit different today. We're going to do an unbagging or unboxing, or I guess it's unbagging. We got the bags here. So what this is going to be, so we saw that the grocery store that we shop at, Kroger, was doing a deal on spirits where if you buy 6 or more, you get 30% off. And you know, who wouldn't want a good deal like that? Obviously, we had to take advantage. So
I would just say that, you know, people think that cocktail making and mixology is an expensive hobby or it's an unaffordable hobby. And it can be really expensive, especially if you have a taste for the really high-end stuff. But you can make really solid cocktails at a decent price if you shop wisely. And we shop at Kroger generally, and they always have coupons on their in-store app, and also we use
like a cashback app. I bought a
cashback apps.
Pretty popular. They have a lot of liquors on there, and you know, all different kinds of liquor. You know, some high end, some of the lower end stuff. Yeah, and then the reason that we decided to make this video actually is because, you know, a lot of people since we've started this have said, you know, this is, like Shelby was saying, this is such an expensive hobby. Like, I could never do that. But I mean, you're gonna have to spend a little bit of money, but there are ways that you can save a lot of money while doing it. You know, you can get a large quantity like this, but you know, this is gonna last us for a long time. And we, you know, not so much this year due to COVID, but we have people over a lot, and you know, everyone is always hounding our star here to to make some cocktails, and so we go through probably a couple bottles whenever we do that. Yeah. Or you know, and then sometimes, you know, you make a big batch of a margarita or a punch or something like that. So
yeah,
yeah.
It gets, when we entertain, it does, you know, you go through a couple bottles in an evening, that adds up. I mean, just for us making drinks, we don't really go through it that quickly, but even if we have dinner with family or something like that, I mean, you're talking a couple bottles.
Yeah.
So we try to be cost effective with it, and there's definitely ways to do it.
Even local liquor stores, like we even have local liquor stores that run deals, and we're constantly looking through that. We get flyers from them and stuff like that.
And I would say one other thing we should mention, we don't normally buy this many bottles at one time. This was like an unusual thing, because I would say I've only seen it like once a year that Kroger does that large of a deal on top of the other coupons and things we had, and we just felt like we couldn't miss the opportunity to stock up.
And also, it's not a paid sponsorship for Kroger. We're simply saying where we find our supply at.
Our best deal.
Our supply that makes it sound like we're buying drugs, but.
And Eric may or may not put the price of our final price of each bottle.
Yeah, I'll put in the description. I will put the price that it is originally, and then our 30% deal, and then any other deals that we got, and then I'll put like a final price, and then also then at the end I'll do a little quick math and you know, put the total. So let's get into it. You want to?
Well, we should start with the vodka, I think.
Okay, this one wouldn't fit in a bag, so we're not technically unbagging this, but this is vodka. Never had this one before. I don't think I've ever even heard of this. Sobieski.
Pure Rye
vodka. You know, this is obviously more than a fifth. It's a handle, and
I read online that it's a decent vodka. We've never had it, but I thought for the price that we got it at, and as little as we drink vodka, we might use this in like a punch or like a large batch of something. So
we have a lot of guests that occasionally come up, like family members come over that like vodka. So you know, it's always good to have any sort of liquor on hand. Let's get into next. I'll just leave these. I'll put them over here. Didn't think that one through, did we? Huh?
So you want to do these? This is our bag of bourbon.
Okay.
That we end up with. These are all bourbons. And then we can move over to this side.
Let's just get these out of the way. So we got 3 bottles of this Maker's Mark 46. This is the higher end Maker's Mark, you know, not the regular standard Maker's Mark, which is fine. Not hating on it or anything, but this is like the the high-end Maker's Mark, and we like it. And this was on a really good deal, and I think we also had a coupon for it, so we decided to get 3.
Yeah, we really prefer that to the regular Maker's Mark. And I think it's really good in cocktails. And just for the price that we got it at, I mean, we just couldn't resist. So
good. Gentleman Jack, can't go wrong. I'm sure a lot of people watching this know about Gentleman Jack. This is another one of those. It's Jack Daniels technically, but it's not the standard Jack Daniels. This is the higher end Jack Daniels, way smoother than Jack. Definitely recommend. And this really isn't that expensive either. It's not that much more than Jack Daniels regularly is. Are we done?
Yeah.
Okay, never had this one before. Do you want to talk about this one?
1792.
Small batch Kentucky bourbon. Never had this one. I like the bottle. It's pretty neat, pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of like a perfume bottle or something from the 40s. I don't know.
Yeah, that might be a
bottle. Are we crowding this here?
We'll want to keep.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll keep that bottle. All right, last one in the bourbon bag. Russell's Reserve. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I had the Kentucky come out because I was reading it.
Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, and 10 years old.
Yep.
We really like this one. So
and I think we had a deal for this also.
Yeah,
like
we had
an additional coupon. We've had this one before. This one is good in various cocktails, and you can even put it on the rocks and sip it.
I think for on top of the 30% off, we also got $3 off the Russells, and as well as the Maker's Mark.
So right there, save $6. I did say doll hairs.
Yep. As we do normally. This is
another bourbon. Well, it's a rye.
Knob Creek Rye. This is one of our favorite.
You've seen this in our videos. You know it. You love it. And if you don't know it and you don't love it, you should. That's all I got to say about that.
It's really good.
Super good.
It's just really good in drinks.
Pretty solid.
Even by itself on a big rock.
And as you know, we say, if you're feeling frisky, put it on the rocks. This is.
I don't say that.
I say that. Scotch. Not really too big into Scotch at the moment, but you know, Dewar's is a pretty respected brand as far as I know. I did cheat and I popped this one open before we started the video, and it was pretty good. I don't really have much to compare it to, but you know, pretty good as far as you know, what I have to go off of.
Yeah.
Great info there, right, guys?
And then we'll move on to the white liquors. We got bottle of Bombay Sapphire.
Another spirit that I'm not too well versed in is gin, but this one I've had it before and it's pretty smooth, I would say.
Yeah.
It's about the same, a little bit more expensive than like their Beefeater brand, but it's really good.
And speaking of Beefeater,
you're such a Beefeater. No, I'm just kidding. It sounds like an insult, but alas, it's gin.
We got a bottle of Beefeater London Dry Gin.
It's good stuff for your standard run of the mill, you know?
We're relatively new to gin, and this is kind of like a gold standard gin, well renowned, and we really like it, and it's really.
We've made a few cocktails with it, and it was really good.
It's good.
I dig it.
Finally, last but not least, we got the. I'll let you say it.
Espolón. We've had it a few times, and you know, I wouldn't say it's like comparable to 1800 or Don Julio or anything, but it's very good and very smooth, and it's agave tequila. And anything to add on that?
No, I'm excited to make a homemade margarita with that. So
it's very good. So I guess this completes our unboxing / unbagging. I don't even know why I'm saying unboxing. I think it's just kind of like one of those keywords or whatever. But yeah, so we got all this stuff. Like I said, I'll break down the price. It was, you know, not a cheap purchase, but depending on what your definition of cheap is. As far as liquor goes, pretty high quality stuff here, above average quality stuff here for not. It didn't break the bank, you know, as far as liquor goes. You know, it's obviously not your $9, $10, $11 bottles of liquor. These are all, you know, at their regular price. Most of them are probably around 30 or so. but you just can't beat the deal of the 30%, and then also the coupons on the app, and also the Ibotta.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing where it was a perfect opportunity to stock up, and it was a lot of money up front, but we ended up saving a lot of money, and this will last us a really long time.
I mean, I'm sure that wherever you're at, there's probably somewhere, either a grocery store or whatever, doing some deals like this. So if this is something that interests you, I definitely keep your eye out. Even if you're not doing like making drinks and stuff, even if you're just getting it for yourself or you and your significant other, I mean, this is a really good deal. Like, even if you get 6 bottles of your favorite spirit, I mean, it's just a good deal. You can't beat the deal. You'll save a lot of money in the long run. So thanks for watching our unbagging video. I hope you liked it, and I hope that
you find some good deals on your purchases, and branch out a little bit. Try something that maybe is a little bit more than what you would normally spend, but you can get, kind of get a good discount on it. And yeah.
All right, this is Half-Lit Cocktails. Thanks for watching our unbagging video. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment below, put in any feedback, input, whatever. If you got some really good deals, anything we might want to know about, or other people watching, just feel free to leave that info. Always looking for a deal. I'm sure everyone else is too. Check us out on Instagram at Half-Lit Cocktails, and we'll see you next time. Don't know why I did that, but
I liked it. I liked it.